Howdy and welcome to another edition of the Kool Kids Klan Fury. We are coming at you live here tonight from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. But this isn't going to be the last time we show up here in New York, as the next time we will be with you, of course, is in Madison Square Garden for the Survivor Series special event when we take on Team WWE. And speaking of Team WWE, of course, that will still be decided later on tonight. For the women's side of things, we know that Jive Owens and Dutch will be representing the men's side of that matchup, and it seems like Earth-chan's got something to say here tonight. She was not scheduled to be a part of, to have some TV time here tonight. She's supposed to be part of the Fatal 4-Way. I mean, she's still scheduled to be a part of it, but let's see what she's got to say. We know Earth-chan, like I mentioned, supposed to be a part of the Fatal 4-Way taking place later tonight between her, Sickle, Undyne, and Emmy. The winner, of course, will be representing the women's side of that Survivor Series matchup. You know how that turned out for us last year. Of course, we tied with them. Obviously, this year, we're not going to allow this to happen again. We are going to destroy them, but in order to do so, we got to put on a strong team. Earth-chan may be that case. It figures I would be in a dump of a city like this tonight. So true. You might as well throw salt in my wounds. I'm out here tonight because a heinous act was committed in this company, and it was done by my opponent. She knows it. I know it. Hell, everyone knows it. If she's referring to Emma, I think she's still upset to the fact that I think the reason why she's out here tonight is because of the way Emma won 2 weeks ago. Okay, maybe she thinks she has a right to gloat because she beat me in a match, or so she thinks. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we all know what really happened. She cheated. And no, you didn't beat me fair and square. You're in the middle of the ring. You used the ropes to your advantage. Oh my god. A win's a win, though, I will say. This is Earth-chan we're talking about, so we're going to be completely biased with her taking an L. What? Okay, I don't know what she's doing at this point. She's trying to... No crowd reaction. She's just trying to get the crowd going, and every single person here tonight is booing her here tonight. Oh, but it seems like somebody got something to say about this. The Knockouts champion. Definitely, she's focused on other matters right now. But if somebody's going to be out here trash-talking her about the way she defended and retained her title 2 weeks ago, then so be it. She's going to come out here and stand up for herself. Of course, we are receiving breaking news out of my headset right now. We know one competitor that now will be confirmed for the Women's Survivor Series team, and that is the Knockouts champion, Emma. She will be the team captain of the Women's Survivor Series team. Big congratulations to her, of course. She will be watching later on tonight for Earth-chan's matchup to see maybe she qualifies. Maybe if she wants to really back up her claims that she's the best around here. Look at me out here interrupting you in the middle of your... well, whatever it was you were saying. Let's face it, there wasn't a snowball's chance in hell I wasn't going to come out and rain on your parade. Because business between us isn't over. Not by a long shot. In Emma's case, I would think that, she want to put this done and away with. Considering the fact she retained her title against her. Well, Earth-chan don't want to see it that way. I'm so glad you came out here, and I was hoping you would, because since I was so dominant in my win over you, you can now kneel in my presence. But you took an L, bro. A loss is a loss. You still lost. Our match was by far the most epic encounter I've had inside this ring right here. Oh, did we watch the same show? It was stellar. 5 stars. Everyone in the back has been talking about it. I just wanted to congratulate her for a job well done. I'll give her credit though. The match, it was okay. But to say it was 5 stars, I think that's a little cliche. Jive Owens and itsspewt, on the other hand, 10 stars. I'm sorry, I wasn't listening to you because I was too busy looking at my reflection and my championship. Don't you realize that now that I've beaten you, you mean nothing to me? You might as well be invisible, because that's how much value you have in Fury now. None. I mean, literally, Earth-chan is really out here gloating that she won the title 2 weeks ago. She's gonna come out here and steal the belt and then proclaim herself as the Knockouts champion. Opportunities like title shots are rare in this business, and I'm so close to victory I can't let it go. So you need to show the Fury universe you have the intestinal fortitude to fight me again, because you don't deserve another shot at the title, and you need to prove that you have the guts to defend it. So true. Just because she has a bunch of accolades under her belt does not mean that qualifies her to skip in front of the line just like everybody else. You got to qualify like the rest of us. I'm flattered that you think you could just walk out here and challenge me to a rematch, because it just shows how desperate you are to save whatever's left of your self-esteem. Allow me to put the final nail in that coffin. No, I don't accept your challenge. Wow, sister in Christ, you literally showed up here complaining that Emma beat you in a questionable way. And now you're gonna come out here and say that she didn't deserve to fight you. It doesn't make sense for you to try ducking me. This don't make sense at all. Because I am relentless. I will do any and everything to get my rematch. I know I have what it takes to defeat you. You're basically saying out here that she can defeat Earth Chain without having to use the ropes. Because if that's the case, this would be an interesting turn of events. But Earth Chain, on the other hand, she's got to focus on her matchup later right now. If I have to face you one more time to get you out of my hair, then so be it. Make the match, I'll be there, and I don't know what the rest of it said. But it seems like we're setting up for a rematch between Emma and Earth Chain. There's no question about it, people, but you're going to see the two of us battle one final time, and it'll be for the title again. I feel sorry for you guys, because it's clear to me that history will be made when I win that match, become Knockouts champion, and shove it in all of your faces. That is actually true. Earth Chain, really the only thing that she needs around here to be a Grand Slam winner is the Knockouts title. It's the only championship, on theory, that she has yet to win. Earth Chain dropping the mic here tonight, saying, I'm not too focused on you right now. I got bigger plans. I got bigger business to attend to, and that is to qualify for the Women's Survivor Series team. Of course, if she does manage to qualify, she's going to be the same team as Emma. That can't be good. Here we go. Coming up next, we've seen these two women just absolutely de-escalating in terms of their friendship, in terms of their allegiance, in terms of their alliance. But Nia Jax will go one-on-one with Nikita Lyons here tonight in our breakout tournament first round matchup. Obviously, for both of these women, former tag team partners, but tonight we're looking to see which is the better competitor. Who will win this matchup? Whatever it takes, I'm taking it all. And now here comes the Nia Jax, I guess. I was going to say something else. The Force of Greatness, or whatever she calls herself. I don't know that interests me.
Making her way to the ring from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
Nia Jax, of course, fired up, ready to go here tonight. Obviously, she's got several championships under her belt, but of course tonight she's looking to teach a lesson to the young rookie and Nikita Lyons. Obviously took her under her wing. Both of these women showed up to Fury as a tag team. Of course, I believe the last time they had a title opportunity was maybe around Bash at the Beach time. I can't quite remember the exact time frame, but it was around that point. And ever since then, the friendship has de-escalated. And now here comes possibly one of the fan favorites around here, Nikita Lyons.
From Las Vegas, Nevada, Nikita Lyons.
And Nikita, of course, fired up here in this matchup. She's got a lot to prove to herself if she manages to defeat Nia Jax in this matchup. Nikita, always ready for a fight, always ready to bring it here. And in this case, she's looking to shut up Nia Jax. She wants to come out here and preach that Nikita doesn't deserve, the acclamations, the admirosity that, she gets around here in terms of the crowd. But in this case, Nikita Lyons, we're going to prove her wrong here tonight. We're going to kick her head right out of her socket. As Nikita Lyons ready for this fight in the first round of the breakout tournament. There's a lot at stake here. Obviously, these two women have some distension with each other, and then they also both want to make it to the next round of this breakout tournament, and Nia Jax just chucks Nikita to the corner of the ring there. Now she's just going to drag her lifeless body right now as Nia Jax is stomping on Nikita's face right now. Jesus Christ, and you see her just trying to get the crowd going here. Obviously, people do not like Nia Jax very much. I sure wonder why. And Nia going to look to just dismantle, pick apart Nikita Lyons here tonight. Maybe expose her who she truly is. Maybe really believes that she's not ready to be at this stage of Fury that she wasn't going to be anything without the forces of greatness, but Nikita Lyons trying to prove that she can go in the ring on her own. She doesn't need any friends around here. The only friend she needs is just herself, and that's been her story her entire life as Nikita goes for some kicks, another stiff punch, another counter, try to go for attack there, but it looks like Nia Jax countered with the DDT of her own, and Nikita's going to roll this thing here to the outside. Smart strategy, of course, by Nikita. And now these two women fighting on the outside, and Nikita Lyons going after the jaw there of Nia Jax, and it seems like she's going back to the outside. Well, she's going back to the inside, it seems, but Nia Jax caught her this time. Gonna go for a move there and just got the knees, those big knees, onto her ribs. Probably looking to shatter them here. Now just gonna drag Nikita's body, and Nia Jax gonna throw all of her weight onto her chest. Gonna knock the wind out of her here tonight. And that's the thing with Nia Jax though, is that size definitely plays an advantage. But as much as they say, you know, the bigger you are, the harder you fall. With Nia Jax's case, it's very hard for her to fall. Obviously because, you know, she don't go up the top rope or anything, you know. Definitely is more of a ground competitor, as Nia Jax gonna get Nikita up to her shoulder. And now gonna whiplash her on the ropes here, and Nikita Lyons probably got a rope burn there on her neck. I did not mean it in that way, and Nikita counters. Gets the leg, and then goes for the attack, and just clotheslines Nia Jax to the outside. Good gravy. Oh my good gravy. Oh my goodness gracious. Nia Jax and Nikita back on the outside. Nikita gonna go after the legs of Nia Jax. And it seems like it was an interesting move there by Nikita, and now she's looking to just flex her, but Nia Jax is just too big and powerful, despite the fact that Nikita clotheslined her over the top rope. And now gonna go for a stiff forearm. And now taking her down back to the mat. We're gonna keep her grounded here as she maintains the pressure on the arm. Nia Jax though has gotta escape this. Nikita Lyons getting the admiration of the crowd here right now as they root behind Nikita Lyons. Nia Jax though still manages to escape. Nice roll there into some back elbows there on Nikita. Nia Jax trying to compose herself for a split second, but Nikita's just too fast and too quick right now. And Nia Jax in the corner. She's in trouble right now. Going for a slap to the chest. Nia Jax countered. And now she's got her back up to her shoulders. Once again, Nia Jax, though, what she got in mind here. My goodness. Good Lord, Nikita got knocked out there. And Nia Jax, I believe she's done there. Oh my God, though, with the leg drop on Nikita Lyons. I don't think she's going to get up from that one, though. Cover now. Is this it? Nia Jax to advance on a 1 count by Nikita Lyons. Are you kidding me? Nia Jax hit her split-legged leg drop, or I guess her leg drop there, and Nikita still managed to counter. She still managed to escape it. She's still managing to fight through this. How is this even possible right now? Nia Jax has got Nikita up on her shoulders though, and now she's got her up there into a Samoan drop. I don't think she's getting up from that one though. Deadly move from Nia Jax here on Nikita Lyons. So long. We'll see you later. Nia Jax in the second round of this tournament. She's definitely got to be the favorite to win that entire thing. Question is, of course, who would she take on in that second round matchup? And it seems like Nia Jax, Nikita Lyons having a bit of a moment inside the ring. Need a sign of respect. Nia Jax at least offering the hand. Nikita Lyons not going to play that way. She sees right through Nia Jax. Nia Jax, obviously, she wants to be out here and try to pretend like she's being a good sport. In reality, she's far from that. Either way, big win for Nia Jax. And here we are, coming up next, the Fatal 4-Way to determine who will be in the Women's Survivor Series team with Emma, of course. We have 3 open spots available for the 4-on-4 traditional Survivor Series match, and one of those spots will be taken by either Undyne, Emmy, the returning Sickle, or Earth Chan. Who will win this matchup? Who will join Emma alongside the team? Let's see who it is. Here we go. Let's see who's going to be representing us alongside Emma in the Survivor Series team. And here comes Emmy. Of course, you know, it says Emmy and Rach on the Tron, considering the fact that she's aligned herself more with Kieran Chungus and 02. And of course, tonight she's looking to do that. Of course, you know, Emmy. I didn't, you know, last time we really saw her was last week at Halloween Havoc. She was in 02's corner when she took on Rain for the women's title. Of course, you know, Rain ended up successfully retaining the championship that night, but Aaron Chung is trying to, you know, do her sneaky tactics and try to help 02 win that matchup. But tonight, Emmy focusing on herself here tonight. You know, with Rach not really being in this matchup, Emmy can, you know, have a possibility of qualifying for this thing. Definitely one of the more underrated competitors. And now here comes the returning Sickle. Looking ready to go.
From Houston, Texas, Kool Kids.
Of course, last time we've seen Sickle, I believe, is around Bash at the Beach, around that time frame when she fought Emma for the Knockouts Championship. It was a hell of a rivalry between those two women that has been brewing for months. But now that that's, you know, done and over with, of course, Emma is focused on, you know, the Survivor Series team, focused on Earth Chan. And Sickle, in this case, she really doesn't have anything to lose right now because, you know, she definitely has a lot to gain here tonight if she wins this matchup and heads to the Survivor Series team. It'll give her something to do around here, let's be honest. Maybe give her a bit of self-confidence to get back into the mix of things. But of course, she's also got to get through Undyne in this matchup, who is no easy competitor to get through.
And from the other side of Jordan, Ultimo.
And Undyne, of course, you know, definitely one of the more stronger competitors. We would love to have her be a part of the Survivor Series team. We know what she's capable of. Former inaugural Knockouts champion. Held that title. Of course, she definitely knows what it means to be at the top, but definitely knows how to be a team sport in this case. And in this matter, she ends up winning this thing, you know, be alongside Emma. Undyne is definitely a competitor we would need. We need a bigger, stronger competitor. No offense to Emma, of course, but, you know, compare her to, like, Undyne, of course, you know, it's more in favor of us, honestly. Maybe we get Nia Jax. And now here comes Earth Chan, who showed up here earlier tonight to talk trash about Emma and her title retention.
From out of this world, the future Earth.
And Earth Chan, you know, it's been a while since we've seen her compete in singles action. You know, she's focusing on Emma. She definitely will be getting the rematch between her and Emma, still later to be announced. But of course, tonight, she also wants to qualify for the Survivor Series team. She wants to claim that she is as good as she is. She's got to win this fatal four-way. She's got to head to Survivor Series where she can represent us in that women's matchup. Earth Chan, of course. We know that Diva is also going to be busy later on tonight in the main event when she takes on Yuri. And that is going to be a hell of a matchup here in our main event. But tonight, we've got fatal four-way action between these four women. The bell rings, the match is underway, and we're going to kick things off here. And now it seems like Earth Chan and Sickle just throwing hands immediately while Emmy is just getting thrown out by Undyne. But we definitely know Undyne has got a bone to pick, quote-unquote, no pun intended whatsoever, with Emmy, of course, since she has involved herself with 02, and they've involved themselves with Mecha Lucian, who were the same ones that injured the same ones that put away Hatsune Miku. And Hatsune Miku, of course, you know, being good friends with Undyne now, and it seems like these two women are fighting on the outside. Meanwhile, on the inside, it's just Sickle and Earth Chan throwing arms at each other, and it seems like Sickle's looking to put this thing away already. I don't know what she's thinking of, but she plants Earth Chan down on the mat. And now Emmy just chucked Undyne into those steel steps. And Sickle, though, continuing to fight in this matchup, goes for a kick to the gut to Earth Chan. It will be a big statement for her in her career if she manages to defeat the former women's champion and the former knockout, not the former knockouts champion. That's the one title she wants, and that's the one title she needs to be a Triple Crown winner. Former tag team champion, of course. And now, really, only other competitors that have never won title gold around here is just Emmy and Sickle. Both of these competitors, you know, a lot less experienced, but when they're bringing the fight here. And now Sickle going for the cover. Can she qualify? And it's a kick out by Earth Chan. Meanwhile, Emmy and Undyne continue to battle it out here. Earth Chan and Sickle, both of these women have more of a chance to qualify for that Survivor Series matchup, since they're both in the ring. Of course, Emmy and Undyne, they gotta get back inside. They cannot win the matchup on the outside. Irish whip to the corner, and Earth Chan with a strong spear into the corner. And now grabs the legs of Sickle here, and now just gonna throw all of her body weight down onto the mat. Definitely gonna break a tailbone or something, and now Sickle gets thrown into the ropes here, and now it seems like Earth Chan's got her focus on Undyne and Emmy over there on the outside, but it seems like, you know, maybe she looked over there for a split second. She said, nah, I'm not gonna deal with this today. Instead, she's gonna go right after Sickle, and you saw how she just aggressively threw her back in. But Sickle, though, had enough time to recompose, had enough time to realize and analyze the situation, and now she went for an attack. Sickle counters, and now Undyne, I don't know what she's trying to do here, but she really is trying to avenge, you know, Hatsune Miku. Last time we saw her was during the last woman standing match between her and 0-2, and now Emmy gonna throw Undyne inside the ring, though, and now all four women are competing in the inside of the ring, and now Sickle going for an exploder suplex onto Earth Chan. Earth Chan's in trouble. Sickle, if she lands a finisher, if she pins her here tonight, she will qualify for Survivor Series. Emmy's knocked out on the outside, though, but it seems like Sickle's gonna go for a finisher, but Undyne dropped her on her head. And now going for the cover, though. She knows that Earth Chan is dizzy and doesn't realize what's happening, but it's a kick out by Sickle, though. She's still got a finisher stored in her. It's only a matter of time when she's gonna use it. And now Earth Chan and Undyne gonna fight it out here. They're gonna go for the attack, I guess. Trying to do something to Earth Chan, but it doesn't seem like it's working. Now Sickle try to go confront Undyne right now, but that is not an easy fight. That is not going to be an easy fight. You're going to want to go through, and a nice draw kick though to Undyne. And now Emmy and Earth Chan going against each other. Now multiple kicks there by Emmy. And now going for the leg here. And now Sickle looks like she's going to try to land the finisher on Undyne, though. And Earth Chan getting back up to her feet, though, of course. Now Sickle trying to go for the finisher, but Undyne counters. Pushes her out of the way. And now going for a stiff punch. And Undyne looking to knock her out here for a good watch out. Plants her on the mat. And Emmy punches Earth Chan to the outside. Doesn't realize what's happening in the ring. Emmy looking to break it up here, and she does. Undyne had this matchup in the bag, but Emmy said, I don't think so. And she goes for the attack on Undyne. It would also be a big statement for Emmy if she wins here tonight. And she's looking to just rub it in. If she manages to pin Sickle, Emmy's on the top rope going for the moonsault here. Oh, but Sickle got the knees up. Emmy was close to getting her there, but now these two women are going to fight it out here on the side of the ropes. And Earth Chan, they got to keep an eye on Earth Chan. Obviously, Earth Chan just stalking them like their prey. And it seems like it backfired there because Emmy's going back on the attack on Earth Chan. Stops her wrist there. And now Earth Chan going for a move here. What the hell just happened there? Gotta go for a suplex. Oh, but Sickle's going for the cover. She said, oh my God. Everyone just jumping him right now. Sickle tried to pull a fast one and just put her arm over Emmy to try to get a pinfall when nobody was seeing it. And now Undyne on the comeback here to Emmy. And she's rolling out of here. She's gone now. But Undyne back on the attack. It's just her and Sickle, the only ones standing right now. Earth Chan's dazed out, but in the middle of the ring. And now Undyne back into the corner. But she manages to hit a back elbow there. Went for the knee to the face and gets her down. And Undyne, the only woman standing right now. At this point, it's only a matter of time before she pins one of these competitors. Emmy, she's not getting up anytime soon right now. And then you got Undyne looking to make an example and wants to really put Earth Chan's money where her mouth is. And now she's setting up for the finisher. If she can land it here, this might be a win for Undyne. Back up to her feet, though, and she's going for it. Watch out. Earth Chan Sickle, though, throws a punch to Emmy. And now Undyne. Sickle doesn't realize what's happening, though. She's got to break it up, though, but Earth Chan kicks out in time. That was a very close call, but Sickle now throwing a punch to Undyne. Yeah, she's got her stunned on the ropes, though. I don't know what she's got planned now. Now went for an attack, but it seems like Undyne countered. Doesn't have any finisher stored on her because she used it on Earth Chan. At this point, anybody could just pin Earth Chan and they'll win here tonight. And maybe that's exactly what Emmy's going to try to do here. I was walking around her and went for a kick to the back, and it seems like Earth Chain countered. And now it's just an absolute fight between every single one of these women right now. Undyne's got Sickle onto her shoulders, and now got a whiplash her on the ropes there. My goodness. And Emmy once again back into the ring, going for a spinning kick here. And now another one, and another one, and now Earth Chain's down. Those kicks from Emmy, though, just so ruthless, so aggressive, though. That is one thing, that is one moveset that Emmy has. And now Sickle with an exploder suplex on Earth Chan. Or not on Earth Chan, but on Undyne. Meanwhile, Earth Chan went for a straight jacket German suplex to get the win here tonight, and Earth Chan qualifies for the Survivor Series team. Sickle was too focused on what was happening with her and Undyne that she lost track for a split second there. They almost had her there, honestly, but at the end of the day, the experienced veteran wins this matchup and she qualifies for Survivor Series. But it's going to be interesting because, she definitely, does not like Emma. And considering the fact they have a matchup soon, and then they got to end up being a tag team at Survivor Series, I don't think our chances of winning is going to be very good. We got Jivo and Sweet Dutch who have beef with each other. And then you got Earth Chan and Emma. I have a bad feeling we're losing that match. But Earth Chan tonight at least qualifies. Definitely put her money where her mouth is, as she is now the second competitor in the Women's Survivor Series team, as her and Emma will be representing us in 3 weeks. Here we go, but coming up next, we've got another first round matchup. Of course, we've got a returning superstar, and I don't know how to pronounce her name properly, but Tsuyu Asui, I hope I don't butcher that name, taking on the debuting sensation herself, the biggest wrestling fan in history, Melee Fanny Fan, making her debut here on Fury. And then they got Tsuyu making her return. At least her Fury debut here tonight. Let's see how this one's going to turn out and who's going to make it to the next round. Here we go. Let's do this. And now here comes Tsuyu. I'm just going to name her Sue because, I'm definitely not going to pronounce the whole thing. Definitely need to shorten her name. Finally, it's been forever since she's competed in front of a crowd here tonight. And she makes her Fury debut as well, but this is not her first rodeo here tonight in our Kool Kids Klan Revolt Fury series.
From Yamaguchi, Japan, YURI.
And she looks ready to go for this matchup, but definitely, I don't know if he maybe has some ring rust in her. We don't really know what she's been doing as of lately, but in this case, it seems like she's putting in the work here. She definitely looks in absolutely tremendous shape, ready to go for this fight. And I feel like this is one more of the dark horse of this tournament, because not many people are focused on her, in this case. A lot more people are focused on Nia Jax and stuff. And with Tsuyu, she's got a lot to prove here tonight. She could definitely make it to the second round against a more inexperienced competitor like Melee. But Tsuyu tonight, looking ready to go. Let's hope she doesn't wrestle with those big ass glasses, those big ass goggles. They're gonna make her not be able to see. And now we await for the debut of the biggest wrestling fan in the world. It's Fandemonium time here on Fury.
From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Melee.
And of course, Melee Fanny Fan made her name known during her days in the WWE Performance Center. Definitely one of the hottest acts here in the independent scene. She's definitely been a huge wrestling fan her entire life. I believe she kept a journal of every single match she's had, and she's gonna put another chapter of it here tonight as she makes her Fury debut here tonight. And what better way to do so than with this breakout tournament? It is an opportunity for a lot of people, a lot of exposure here tonight, and a chance for her possibly win this thing and get a championship match in the future. The bell rings, the match is underway, and it seems like Melee's already struggling in the beginning of this fight. Collar and elbow tie between these two women right now. You got Tsuyu, who of course has definitely not been in the ring for quite some time here tonight. And you got Melee, who's definitely, she's been putting in some indie matches, of course, but tonight she's finally getting that opportunity once again on the big stage. Irish whips her in the corner, though, and now Tsuyu goes for the knees, but Melee counters. And an attack there on Tsuyu. I believe in this case, Melee, of course, definitely, one of the bigger fans around here. And Bailey, of course, this is not just a job for her, I guess, so to speak. It's more of a lifestyle. She eats, sleeps, and breathes professional wrestling. And that's the type of, fight, the kind of spirit it would be to win this tournament. Meanwhile, Suyu over here, she's definitely not involving herself with wrestling, so to speak. More of a certain TV show that she's in. Animated show, I guess, so to speak. So maybe she's not as experienced as Meili. Meili's definitely not had enough exposure in front of a crowd, but Suyu has definitely done so. And right now, Meili, there's a lot of butterflies, there's a lot of nerves right now in her stomach. Definitely feeling a lot of emotions here tonight, but she's got to regroup here. She's got to realize that as soon as that bell rings, the admiration of the crowd, the lights being on you, that completely goes away. You got to focus on winning this matchup and getting the job done here tonight. Meili trying to show everyone what she's made of. Letting everybody know that I'm going to be around here, and I'm not just going to be overlooked around here. And now Meili got Suyu on the outside and punches her, though. And now these two women are going to fight on the outside. Of course, the winner out of this matchup will go on to the second round between the winner of either Band Life or Karen Chungus, which should be an interesting match for next week. And now, though, Meili has got Suyu onto the commentary table here and just throwing her face directly at it. Going for a punch, though. Manages to counter and now throws her back into the ring. And now Suyu back inside, though. Manages to get Meili back up to her feet. Irish whips her into the corner here, and now Meili in trouble, but she manages to escape it just in time. Another Hurricanrana there on Suyu. And Meili's been bringing the fight here tonight. Definitely really love to see around here. Trying to go for a punch, though. Manages to get her stuck into the corner now, and now Meili going to use her face as a welcome doormat right now, and Meili's going to run right at her at full speed. Got a lot of acceleration and velocity there. Now going for the cover, Meili to head to the next round of this tournament, but Suyu manages to kick out, though. Interesting matchup between these two women, of course. It's all what the breakout tournament it is about the rise of the young talents who want to make a name for themselves around here. And that's exactly what they're doing here. Meili, though, gets Suyu up here. Of course, we've seen what's happened in our past breakout tournament. In this case, Revolt, we've definitely had a lot of future stars, of course. Got Dr. Amigo, who ended up winning that thing. Didn't win the world title, when he did challenge for it, but, he definitely made a name for himself. And Curry, obviously one of the finalists, went on to have a hell of a career for himself. Former tag team champion, former internet champion, and now it seems like Meili, though, is going to go for the attack on Suyu. In this case, with the women's breakout tournament, obviously you got a lot less women who are in the roster in Fury compared to Revolt, so there's definitely more opportunities for them to shine, especially for the winner of this thing. And now Meili's got her in the corner, though. And now Suyu's in trouble. Meili gonna run at her with a super kick. And another super kick. The super kick extravaganza. The pandemonium now running wild here on Suyu. And now Meili, she's got something in mind here. Running into the top corner, though. If she can land her finisher, this might be it. Meili, diving move here as she plants her. Cover, Meili to advance to the next round of the tournament. And she does. Big win for here tonight. Big win for her here tonight. What a way to make her debut, of course. And Meili, definitely showing that not going to be overlooked around here. She's going to be a hell of a fighter. And all the years she's put in of being in the independent scene is going to work out for her. She will head into the second round to take on either Band or Karen Chungus. And this is Suyu kind of just disappointed in herself here. What a hell of a fight, but at the end of the day, Meili was just the more experienced competitor, despite the fact that she's been doing this a lot longer than Suyu. Of course, despite the fact that, she's been doing this less time than Suyu, so it's a big win for her. Here we are coming up next. This has been a match that has been brewing, that has been escalating ever since Diva put Monica on the shelf, and Yuri's been wanting to get her hands on her. Yuri actually getting a main event matchup here in her singles matchup as she takes on Diva, of course, looking to avenge her partner that got taken on the shelf and will be gone for a number of months. And tonight, it seems like they're looking to finally get their hands on one another, one-on-one. Yuri and Diva, who will win this matchup? And it's main event time here on Fury. And looks like Yuri, this is definitely a big opportunity for Yuri right now. Her first singles main event matchup. Of course, Monica and Suki, so you're not on her court tonight. Letting the rest of the Literature Club know that, you know, I don't want anybody to be in my corner here tonight. This is a situation for me. This is my own personal business with Diva. I'm gonna handle things on my own with her woman as we're gonna settle the score here. I'm gonna avenge my friend here tonight, my club member, and I'm gonna beat the crap out of Diva. In Diva's case, obviously, you know, definitely gonna do whatever she needs to do to win here tonight. Maybe not afraid to put out Yuri on the shelf as well. But Diva here tonight, ready to go for this matchup.
From Pyongyang, North Korea, Diva.
And Diva, of course, ready to go for this matchup. Like I mentioned, she's definitely not afraid of putting Yuri on the shelf here tonight. And maybe that's the case. Maybe that's exactly what she's going to do here, but who knows? Is Diva looking to just defeat Yuri here tonight, letting her know that, you know, honestly, no matter how much you want to respect and admire Monica, though, at the end of the day, you know, she's out of here. I have no business with you at this point. But if you want to come out here and try to fight me and try to make a name out of me, at least try to make a name for yourself at my expense, then so be it. Bell rings, match underway. These two women finally getting their hands on each other. But the one that's wanted it more is Yuri, and she's going to bring the fight here to Diva. Going for an Irish whip, though, into the corner. And now watch out, though, this time Diva manages to escape it in time. Goes for a forearm to Yuri. Slap to the chest. And now she definitely knows that Yuri doesn't compete much in Fury around here often. And she knows that she doesn't really have much experience in terms of being a competitor around here. She definitely has, but, you know, their partners have definitely, you know, had a lot more accomplishment than her. Former two-time women's tag team champions in Sayuri and Natsuki. You got Monica, who's a former women's champion. And then you got Yuri, who's just on the awkward side of things in the group, and now a strong spear there by Diva. Yuri on the awkward side of things in the group, like I stated, you know, doesn't really have much to show for herself in the Literature Club. You know, maybe she can definitely make a name for herself. Maybe, like I mentioned at one point, you know, Monica being gone, maybe this is a sort of a blessing and a curse for Yuri, so to speak, because, you know, it's definitely an opportunity for Yuri to shine here tonight. You know, her to take the leadership role in the Literature Club, so to speak, as she's doing so by trying to beat up Diva here tonight and avenge her friend here in a kick out by Diva. And I'm surprised, honestly, you know, that Earth-chan's not involved in this. But then again, you got Earth-chan, who was focused on her matchup tonight, going for the cover. This at Yuri to get the win on Diva, and a kick out, though. Manages to escape it, though, just in time. Now, Yuri going for the attack to the face there. And now she's got her down on the mat. There's something's happening in the stage here. What is going on? What are we doing out here? What are we even doing? Why is Yuri, like, looking at the stage? You got Casper the Ghost out here. You're playing white noise. Oh, wait, that's Karen Chungus. Karen Chungus with a baseball bat. Ref didn't see it. Oh, my God. And the referee is going to disqualify Karen here. What the hell, bruh? What? You think Diva came out here and brought Karen Chungus to this match because she knew that she wasn't going to defeat Yuri on her own here? What the hell? Screwed her out of this main event matchup and screwed Yuri of defeating or having the chance to defeat Diva here tonight. What the hell, bruh? Karen Chungus just looking to make these women's lives more miserable. And of course, that is of course how we're going to have to wrap up the show, of course, unfortunately. Thank you for joining us. We've got a hell of a show next week. Of course, we know of our main event confirmed for next week, as it is Earth-chan and Emma going one-on-one in a non-title bout eliminator match, so to speak, where if Earth-chan does win, she'll get another title opportunity. Definitely has to earn it, though. Thank you for joining us. We still got the breakout tournament. The rest of the breakout tournament matches for next week. I believe it is Ignition taking on Rach. And then you got Van Life making her debut against Karen Chungus. Thank you for joining us, and good night.